Welcome to the show. In today's live, we do have a special topic again. Harmonious union love is real because Creative Universe Checkpoint Earth presents Twin Flame Magic Channeled. Today, we're going to talk about union love is real and harmonious union love of twin flames in harmonious union is real. And why does that need to be said? Why is that even a topic that is real? Maybe you say to yourself, duh, but that is not so. That is in the heart, in truth, really not so much the case that is so easy or so normal or so natural for people at all. So that's why we're here. We have another live in the series of me and my twin flame in our, let's say, multidimensional soul core. And we're going to channel that. And we're just going to make use of a beautiful selection of oracle card decks to make that all colorful and educational for you and a lot of fun. Embodying union wisdom so you can dance the romance of eternity with a true twin flame with ease is not common as of yet. But it can be drawn from source to leading edge spiritual truth that is accessible from the core of my union. We vibe with the master magician, and therefore I can channel from our co-creation that is also aligned with the consciousness of Arcturus, because our soul core, Hienitis and Selenitis, resides there. Today on the show, we have Harmonious Union Love is Real, a message from our twin flame soul core on Arcturus in alignment with the master magician. And let me for a moment explain why we have the possibility to become a paid Patreon member on this and all live shows. Because you can listen to it and enjoy it, and that is fine. But if you want the content of these shows to spiritually work healing on your union, you invest in the messages. And that's how you support your union healing because money unlocks it. So, harmonious union love is real. And we needed to talk about that because last live in the other series of Twin Flames Inside the Womb sort of landed on that realization for me, maybe for you too. Because we talked about some people can't believe that I'm incredibly abundant with what I am, with the reality, the physical reality of what I am and have and do. While my heart is cleaned, my karma is worked out, I met the Christ Masters on earth, I have harmonious twin flame union, the consciousness state, I can live in a house that I own myself with all modern amenities every day. I healed my emotional life, my mental life, my physical life, my wardrobe, my food life to completion. That is an incredible freedom and love and divine achievement that gives so much inner peace and satisfaction like you can't believe. I certainly can't believe that this was all coming over me, but there we are. It's amazing. But some people can't believe that because they project what they do and what they have onto me. And even people that have the arrogant projection of I have more than Petra because look at my bank account number, so high, sky high, man. So I have more than her. And that's not true because it's not inside the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union that it's all about here. And that everyone needs to be with their true twin flame and have the door to their abundance opened up to them. Some project their poorness onto me. Some project their arrogant so-called wealth onto me. And these are all projections. Absolutely. And at the end of that whole show of like 2 days ago, or what was it? I had this feeling in my heart. that brought me a lot of clarity. I came to the true and full realization to now able to share it with you and then let it go. That the underlying truth of this problem, the underlying issue that twin flames have, walking around on Earth, searching on the internet, on YouTube for answers, the problem that they have when they're not yet in my school, when they're not yet in the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union, so that they're with their true twin flame eternally in the joy that it is about, while the door to their abundance opens, that is the abundance of their union, that is eternal, that is joyful, that is supporting, that is energy, that is soul money, that is love, that is sharing, that is being, that is having, all at the same time. The real problem of people that don't have that yet, are not there yet, but that are like floating around here, the real life problem and the real spiritual problem is that they just don't believe that twin flame love, divine love, harmonious union for twin flames, love, that kind of love. They just don't believe that it is true. They think it's false. They think it's not true. They think it's just a dream. It's something that is, it's just such a nice idea in my head. And then it just flows away again a little bit. And yeah, so you don't believe it. You don't own it. You don't embody it. You don't even believe that you can embody it. You don't believe it. You don't believe that love is true. And you know what? Here's the thing. I understand, because I was like you as well once. I was like you. I did not believe that love is real. And I can see that now, clearly looking back, like, oh my God, did I not believe love is real? It was so blatant. But yeah, at that time, I didn't really realize that myself. That's true. So that may be the case for you. Like, you actually don't believe in love and you suffer greatly from that, but you don't understand that that is what is the case. Very well possible. That was the case for me. I didn't understand that I actually really not believed in it. That's true as well. So that is a place where I once was. And now I can see the completeness of it and we can all let it go. It's real. It's real. And that's the real problem. That's the real deal issue for many people. Twin flame love is real. The consciousness state of full divine twin flame love that you find in harmonious union is real. It's real. Real in all dimensions, in your mind, in your fantasy, in your heart, in your meditation, in your physicality, in your exchanges, in your relationships, in the world, in your being, in your 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 household, in your daily life, in everything physical, and all of that. It's real. Yeah, it's just it's inconceivable by the ego. I think that's the point. It's inconceivable by the ego. Yeah. So, and we have another topic, and let's get that out of the way as well, because I had another addition to this topic, and that is what the school sessions are like. Because people listen to, you know, the live shows or the recordings of the live shows, and they might be like, yeah, Petra, but that's interesting. And I do give real drops of harmonious union consciousness ideas and concepts, and we discuss real things, real life situations and whatnot, all of it. And these are real drops of value. And you can even make that real by becoming a Patreon member that goes together with the live shows. And you, by becoming a member and just investing a teeny tiny little bit in these messages, you make that spiritual value of what I talk about already work a little bit in the background spiritually of things of your union. Work on that a little bit already spiritually. And that's beautiful. And I recommend it. But all these live shows that are also some sort of a story, like we see today, like I talk about what was 2 days ago, and then we have more, and we have more, and we have more. It's a story. It's beautiful. But you didn't implement yourself in it yet. You didn't put your union situation in it yet with your twin flame, your story. And you didn't receive the actual journey and the healing inside the journey and the going towards harmonious union of you yet. And that's what we do inside the group course. That's what the school sessions are about, that are behind the scenes, that are Zoom calls, that are small groups. They are about you and how you implement the real life twin flame inner work on yourself, on your twin flame, on your union, on where you are now, so that you can move forward, heal, go deeper in your journey, so that you reach that consciousness that we talk about here for real. So we just work on you, on your story. That's what you do in the school session. So they're very different than these sessions that I give in the live shows. Completely and utterly different. But they have in common that there is the presence of the union consciousness for twin flames. And you receive pieces of that. Okay, there's also something that they have in common. And well, maybe this is the whole point of it. Like, what they have in common is that this is only valuable for you in the live shows. It is only valuable for you to go deeper in your own journey in the school, because harmonious union love is real. And you are in the school, you're going to make it real for you. Here in the live shows, I just give you some things that are real for me, so that you're inspired and you can already make it work a tiny little bit on you. You step into the school, and then you say, yes, harmonious union love is real for me too. And now I'm going to make it fully real. And then we're going to work on you. So that was the other topic. Yeah, I guess these are the topics. But the most important one is harmonious union love is real. Let's see what the master magician says about that with the cards that connect me with him. Here we are. Let's have a look in the booklet. Kabang. How do we need to say that? That is some sort of the word that I read. Kabang. And it is about, this card is a lot about earth force. And it is also about incense, which is, of course, also the earth force that can surround you with cleansing smoke. And it expresses the qualities of centeredness, synergy, synchronicity, earth force, galactic alignment, earth keeper, fluid world resonance, clue tracking, crystal healing, shield, plant and herb wisdom, medicine ways. And the symbols are the rainbow, the white lion, and the whale. Number 17, color fuchsia. Herbs, iris moss. And we also have flowers, flower essence, scents, stones, pink stones. That's really nice. Element earth. Yeah, I would say so. Shadow wisdom. Focusing on past and future, not being in the present moment. Over-interpreting signs, symbols, dreams, and vision. Jumping to conclusions, non-identification with earthly existence. Well, but isn't that indeed like harmonious union love is real? Like, and that's the same as saying the now moment is real and profound and alive. Receive it now. And when you're too much focused on the past or the future or symbols or dreams or visions or signs, you miss the now. You miss the love that is here now. You miss the twin flame union love now. And it's not real for you. You don't receive it. You know, if there are dream symbols, tarot cards, vision signs, pasts or futures, they're only interesting and needed to point you towards that harmonious union love in the now and the reality of it as a pointing finger in the in between stage. But that's what it's really about. And it is far too confrontational for people to step into the harmonious union love now somehow. And I think it's good to become conscious of that because then you start to more and more be open for one day doing that. Shadow transformation. Be centered in the present moment. Observe without drawing conclusions. Allow the larger pattern to emerge. Remember your choice to come to Earth in this unique time of transformation, right? However, it is harmonious union love is real, is about reality, and a reality is just only with God. It does translate to you being on Earth on that level as well. And being with your twin flame together on Earth in a love relationship that is close and becomes more and more worked out and deeper and physical and manifested and a family and a mission business and whatnot. Gift of the sacred Unis Mundi, the oneness of the world. Eye of the Cantor, sacred loop of the Ouroboros, which is like the circle snake that bites his own tail. Circle of fifths, be completed in me. All right, that was some sort of a meditation sentence. And we also have an affirmation with this card. I am aligned with my center. Earth force aligned with cosmic force. Right, Earth force aligned with cosmic force. That's what I just said. That's what I just explained. The Discoverer. Triangle of synchronized Earth force. Moving through the Stargate looking glass. Centered in the fluid world resonance of the singing octave portal, through which I now pass. Right. If you drew Ka Ban, Center your awareness within the core of self. Gifts are being made available to you directly from the electromagnetic forces of the earth. Center yourself in the present moment, and you will open the door to all knowledge, times, and abilities. From there, you enter a space that enables you to see and act with more awareness. Open the central channel of your being. Be sacramentally rooted where you are now, all to receive the many gifts of the present moment. See, that's why we talked 2 days ago about the abundance, because only in the harmonious union love, in the now space, these gifts can be given. They can't be given anywhere else. Sit in relationship with the energies of the earth as a shaman would sit in a forest. Take time to listen to the information being transmitted through your feet. Walk barefoot into your life. Find and do what gives you joy. From this place of centeredness, magical happenings spring and synchronicity abounds, helping you to access clues to your cosmic puzzle. In drawing Ka Ban, you are being offered an awareness of synergy and synchronicity. Watch for subtle new patterns emerging, for they offer your heart's greatest desires. Remember that seeming coincidences or synchronicities are the sparkling points of illumination in the tapestry of magic. Watch for these seeming coincidences and start feelings and strong feelings as clues to your larger purpose. Learn to observe and digest data and feelings until conclusions emerge naturally. Be alert to natural synergies developing with others of similar intent. Remember, you hold the earth within you. You are the global family, the keeper of the earth's garden. And more about the shadow wisdom. I think that would be also interesting of the card. In their well intentioned desires to find meaning and purpose, those in the shadow of Kaban tend to overinterpret or draw inaccurate conclusions from guidance. And haven't we talked about that? Inaccurate conclusions from guidance or projecting onto me. That's what we talked about in the beginning of this live. Have you ever become lost in the mind, coloring or bending information to fit your own mental concepts? This can limit the larger meaning. Simply allow the meaning of the painting to emerge naturally from each small brush stroke. Learn to be a keen observer of feelings. Be aware of how you may overinterpret particular signs, symbols, dreams, and vision. Be attentive to all sensory data that may apply to the larger truth. Then wait for the picture to take shape naturally. In your everyday world, you are often focused on the past or the future. Do you find it difficult to just be in the present moment? The larger pattern of your life is shaping itself now. All you need to do is hold a clear intention to live and move more fully in the present. Your essence self knows the perfect timing and pattern of your unfoldment. Another shadow of the card Kaban can be seen in those who seem to have a difficult time identifying with planet Earth. Are you over identified with yourself as, for instance, a so called star being or an alien or a walk in? Accept your present physical vehicle and circumstances. Very important. Otherwise, you are in illusions. By doing so, you create a hub of centeredness from which all cosmic gifts and universal truths emanate. Perhaps you have come from another place to assist during this time. Like I say, that we actually like channel a little bit in this form of my lives, our wisdom center that lives at the planet Arcturus. If you suspect this is true, meditate on the unique opportunities you came to experience on planet Earth in this transformational time. Absolutely, because the whole point is why I say that as well is to point something out that has some sort of there's a certain form of like a taste of saying what kind of wisdom you align with that we can express in planets, and that can be a beautiful identification mark. But the whole point is that I'm here now, that I go to Harmonious Twin Flame Union now, that I make come true all that potential now and here and for you. That is the point. And it only falls into place and becomes real love when you do that, not when you float away in symbols and star seeds and whatnot. The magical child. I am Kaban. Sacred synchronization. Divine alignment of planetary and cosmic force. Neither past nor future. I am Unus Mundi, earthed in the place of perfect centeredness, in the eternal present moment. From this place, I offer you direct access to all knowledge, all times, all abilities. As above, so below. Galactic consciousness is transmitted through the awakened eye in your feet, interwoven into the myriad possibilities of the radiant fields of life. Receive now the truth you seek. I am Kaban. Keep your heart and mind open and tuned. Keys and strings awaiting in devotion the loving touch of the true virtuoso. In effortless mastery will be created such ecstatic harmonies of improvised perfection as to send chills of rapture up the spine of creation. Find freedom from what has been. Let your edges expand to accommodate my unexpected and unrehearsed movement. In the clear waters of your receptive mind, unclouded with preconceptions, there will be my sparkling spontaneity dance, forming the power of synergistic movement within your life, springing with the surety of a white lion through the wilderness of once forgotten dreams. Around you are swirled on the canvas of this moment clues to cosmic treasures you seek, a color here, a word there, a knowing in a scent on a breeze. With brush in every motion, the mystery forms a brilliant rainbow arc, its curvaceous splendor transcending past and future. Clues are drawn into the heartbeat of the present moment, that you may release your struggle in the realization that it is already done. As Harmony's harpist, I sound synchronicity through the crystal grid network and lay it as a magic carpet under your feet. With souls bared, step upon it now to experience the exquisite realm of all possibilities. The elements that dance in the cohesive splendor as the creation all are here. And the instrument is you. The maestro has arrived. Shall we play? And that was read from the Mayan Oracle, A Galactic Language of Light, from Ariel Spilsbury and Michael Briner. All right. Let's see if we can expand this message just a little bit. I love those colors. Look at how they go with my background. Okay. The Divine Abundance deck. Harmonious union love is real. Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. The Egyptian cards, the Isis Egyptian deck. Let's just pick a card. I already shuffled them beforehand enough. Oh, how shall we translate this one? A beautiful sky with the hands, giving hands. Detachment. All right. Detachment. Being released from something or someone that is holding you back to take your freedom. By letting go of control, surrender becomes easier. A new path or a new perspective will be arriving for you. Visualization idea got the energetic bond with something or someone that does not serve you anymore. All right, we're going to a new place, a new space. We're letting go. And that is true for me at this moment. I'm leaving the entirety of my old life. It is as if I am starting a completely new lifetime and incarnation while just keep on moving on with the focus point on myself, my soul, my union, and the same body. I'm not going to another planet or something. But I am starting a completely new incarnation, and that is going to be that one with my true twin flame. And it does feel like a completely new incarnation. So that's beautiful. That's just going to happen for you too in Harmonious Twin Flame Union. There you go. When you come to the school, you will be saying to yourself that Harmonious Union love is real. And you step into the potential to let go of whatever was not serving your union. And you will go on your way to start doing that, to start making that come true as well, to step into a new life as well with your twin flame in harmonious union, with your true mission, with your union's family and love relationship. It's going to be beautiful. And all the support that you need is here in your from the divine. All the support that you could ever need, and all other things as well. All the love, all the soul money, all the energy. That was from the life purpose deck. So, and what do the Native American cards have to say? 27. I think it's a form of a drum, or like the circles. That would be really be about the circle, the healing circle. Let's have a look in the booklet. The medicine wheel, right? The medicine wheel means the equilibrium. It is a deceptively simple symbol representing everything humans need to know about balance and connection with both earth and spirit. It is divided into 4 quadrants representing the directions and the seasons, along with many other associations. Also included are the 3 directions representing Father Sky, Mother Earth, and the sacred tree. The sacred tree is maybe like here, right? In the image, we also see a medicine bag. Oh, that's the medicine bag, like the lowest part, which contains amulets chosen to cure or rebalance the energy of someone who is ill. Objects may include stones, roots, berries, coins, beads, and other small items. With honest self assessment, you can determine the medicine you need in order to achieve well being. Equilibrium, recovery, transformation, completeness, healing, connection. Well, isn't that the ultimate connection, to step into harmonious union love in the now for real and believe that it is real because you experience it as real? And don't get stuck in the forms, in the tarot cards, in the symbols, in the words, and all of that. The fairies wants to help us as well. They're emanations of Divine Mother in nature, on the earth as well. So this one wants to help us. The dark moon. Development, growing up, introspection, knowing yourself. That's interesting. That is for sure happening when you step into that harmonious union. Love is real now. Let's have a small look into the booklet. Right, it seems maybe like there is like bad news because there's a huge change coming. But that is good. It is good to get to know yourself. It is good to go for the real deal change. It is good to let go. It is good to go for a new incarnation in a now moment that includes your twin flame and your harmonious twin flame union. That's good. It seems maybe dark, the dark moon. It seems maybe difficult. It seems maybe different, but it's good. And you can do it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here for you. It is good to finally accept harmonious union love is real. It is good to step into the school sessions in Twin Flame Abundance Now group year course because it makes that real. It makes the harmonious union love real for you. And you will be going your own process in it, your own journey in it. You will be making that come true. You will come into harmonious union consciousness soon enough. You will be with your true twin flame soon enough. And there may be like healing and like going to new places in yourself where you didn't know yet that you existed. And you will need to look into these maybe like dark things that need to be let go of to make that possible, but it's worth it. It's crazy to think it's not worth it. Just saying. Let's see what the angels say. Are we in the right direction here with all of this? Is this, is this something that is right? No. Or are we saying no because we're actually pretty strongly saying no to that which goes away, to the past? Within the next few weeks, we can make that shift better. We are really going to say no to something, right? Something that doesn't serve anymore, something that is going away, something that was just a bond that is not connected to the reality of twin flame love, to the fact that it is real. Well, that's like a strong sign. I also feel these. Let's see. Recovery. Well, and you are being recovered in who you truly are inside inside your true union, who you truly are inside your true union. That's a large recovery, and it has everything to do with forgiveness. That is the key to go to that next stage. So if there's anything that you haven't forgiven yet, which means that you have let go yet, which means that it looks maybe dark, but you need to forgive it and then it will go, and then you can move on to the place where you are meant to go, to the place where harmonious union is real. And the Isis deck, Isis Oracle, divine destination, the path of the divine how shall we call that? The divine Warrior, of course, the divine warrior. Yeah. Divine destination, path of the divine warrior. Well, you're going in that direction. There you go, another one from the Isis deck. Well, healing of the divine masculine. Osiris arises. When you go, they go too, because you are twin flames. The whole point of it is that you are twin flames. So what you heal, they heal. When you step, they step. But it feels as though you need to step, quote unquote, alone, because that's how it feels when your inner movement says step and you're not waiting for the other to step. So, yeah, you do it together with your twin flame. And you will meet them in that new place, in that new land, in that new country, in that new life where harmonious union love is real. And you will meet them there. You will be together with them there. You will start to build with them there. That's the whole point. They're your twin flame. I have this new, very sweet deck with animals, with children's messages. Okay, let's get this one. Owl. You are still young, but actually, just like I am, you're also an old, wise soul. Sometimes you just know something wise. Also, when other people never told you that, that makes you really magical and mysterious. Is there something that you just learned that will help other people? I love that. And doesn't that exactly sound like your mission can be executed with what you just went through and you're going to share what that was? It's exactly what I do, and that's exactly what you're going to do in that new space in a new land. And that's how simple it is. A child can do it, so you can do it as well. And let's get a Oracle of the Roses card. Let's see what this is. Morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Yeah. A new place, a new country, a new life. Harmonious union love is real there. And let's see what union and mission card from my own deck, okay, is fitting here. And it is number 1, hearing with the bowl, where you receive the messages. And then you can hear them. Let's see what the booklet says about this card. Giving inner listening to the right guidance and balancing out with the world for a workable intelligibility, the right place in a process and a desired result. And the title is Whispering of the Source. It is an art to hear exactly what kind of wisdom is written for you in the libraries of the universe that fits your soul perfectly, and to interpret it not as an incentive to let your will go in directions that are not ultimate nor eternal. Every single time you desire a result that is not only going to be long term, but even literally eternal, with you for the rest of your soul's, not just your body's life, the voice in you that speaks this advice is the one that will give you the most qualitative answer. This is where certain actions and are connected to that make you more grounded and more incarnate with your core. That is in a bit of contrast with your ego. That, however, is but a part of the whole. Making your core incarnate is a huge wave to invite into your life because it will eventually change everything. You will move through the many emotions that bring you deeper in your journey when they are processed with key, the tool that makes you process your emotions until they root in your being as qualities that you own. Which voice is it that gives you this eternal development? It is a whispering voice more than a screaming one. It is the one that will be walked over by interests, out of order relationships, and tolerance when you let it happen. It is the one that needs nothing and always gives. It is the wisdom of your heart that is open to the front and to the personal, and to the backside and to the spiritual. You hear the whispers of Source in your heart and you receive them deeper into your life. You regularly take time to be with it, and this will augment the power of that voice. You attract your twin flame to you because they listen to the exact same frequency. And what energy point of the 9 point energy system that I created for twin flames with Divine Mother fits with this best? Well, same same symbol. Again, the ball. So it is really about, the ball is like earth. It's like the place where everything lands, where everything comes together, where water gathers, where you stand on the earth, your feet, your grounding, being here, believing in that harmonious union love is real, and starting the process to incarnate that, even though it gives you an entirely new experience that feels like a new lifetime that starts now with your twin flame in harmonious union, moving forward to make that family, that mission business, that abundance, whatever it is that your heart longs for, come true. And that is what I wish for you. And that is what the school sessions make come true for you. And these lives on the internet, on YouTube, just point out as inspiration moments that also already feel like a warm rain that nourishes your soul already as well. I bow for the primordial truth. I bow for the value of creation. I bow for the truth of beauty. I bow for everything true and of purity. Manifest creativity. Creator of us all, be with me when I open to connect with myself. When I uncover the creative source to retrieve her, the way you have placed it inside of me, and the way in which the exact same source moves and guides you as well. O divine creator, make that I will be receptive to your voice and lead me to the rhythm of your breath so that I will find the movement that leads me, find words for it, and can experience the being of them openly. Thank you for the abundance that is received in this moment. Thank you for the power that makes that I receive this moment. Om. Amen. Your next step. Don't forget to actually start the process and jump on the team. Actually come to our community, start doing the correct inner work, and ask this the support you deserve through our services so that we can start a relationship that will lead you to harmonious union and beyond. When you're not in a relationship, you're not on the team, and you can't expect the results I'm speaking of. Currently, the door towards the year group program Twin Flame Abundance Now is open, a new version especially for those that want to become a union coach and make their own money, but also for those that simply want to make their union come true. I am looking for 6 people to step into this abundant opportunity. Information at creativeuniverse.earth/abundance now. The show notes. You can, however, support this ongoing live Twin Flame news as such, make it possible as co-creator. Without your participation and financial gifts, I cannot do anything because we need to have an energetic and verbal visual exchange for things to make sense and to know what I need to talk about for you. And also, we're on Earth, and it necessarily always works with money as a means to make sacred content actually physically flow. Therefore, I post the show notes in Patreon. Come over and enjoy. Have influence on the broadcasts and don't miss out on the behind the scenes experience. Patreon.com/PEJ at Creative Universe. And all the links are also they're on Patreon. But the most important links are also underneath this video in the comments, in the pinned comment and in the description box. November's Patreon subscriber action is the Creative ID reading. Info at creativeuniverse.earth/reading/#CID for only €88 plus 21% VAT instead of €222 official price. In this reading, you get so many clues about who your true twin flame really is in practice, in collaborating with you for your union's mission, and you receive ideas on how to definitively call them in, including multimedia channeled symbols, sounds, and saints. Ask me for a pay link for this very special offer. And be second tier Patreon members first as well. I am Petra, in the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union since March 2020. Worked with the new Christ Masters on Earth right now to roll this consciousness state out so everyone can enjoy the abundant life with their true twin flame soon enough after going in with me right here. Don't search any further. You found what you were looking for. Om. Amen.